Okay, we're going to be continuing our use using PowerPoint to create some drawings, and we are going to follow the instructions in lesson 8.6 to create a simple house made with a few component parts, and we're going to go through that really quickly to see how this works. So we're going to go into PowerPoint. And we're going to start here on instruction 8. You'll need to do the previous instructions, but for this video, we're just going to start with instruction 8. We're going to come in to PowerPoint, insert a picture. We're going to be drawing a square. Your instructions say square, but you're actually going to be doing a rectangle. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. Once you get a shape inserted, we can go back in and modify that. The first thing they want us to do is to change the fill color. Your instructions say fill color. In PowerPoint, that's actually called shape fill. It's the paint bucket with a color underneath. We're going to change that color to standard red. Oh, that didn't take. Click right there. Okay, and then we're going to do the shape outline to black. And then the shape outline is going to be a 2 1/4 point border, like so. We're going to change the height to 3 inches and the width, to 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches. So there we have that. The next thing we're going to do is come over here and we're going to take the size down just a little bit and drag that so you can see it on the slide. And we're going to put in a triangle, and the triangle is going to represent the roof of this house. So we'll draw a triangle and then go back in, and we will change the height to 2.5 and the width to 4.5. We're going to change the fill color to, oh, I'm sorry, I think I have that wrong. The height is actually, no, yeah, 2.5 and 4.5. The shape fill is going to be green, so we'll do that. And the shape outline is going to be black at 2 1/4 points. Okay, we're going to do another rectangle, another square. If you're following along in the instructions say square, but it's actually going to be a rectangle. So insert a square, change the fill color to brown. And we have to find just something that looks brown. We're going to change the outline color to a 2 black to 2 1/4. Change the height to 1.2 and the width to 0.7. So this becomes a rectangle that is tall rather than wide. We're going to insert another square. Its fill color is going to be red, like so. And its outline is going to be black, with a 1-point border, which is the default border. Scroll down. The height of this rectangle is going to be 1 inch. And the width is going to be 1/2 inch, 0.5. So let's see. We'll insert another rectangle. That rectangle will be a true square whose height is 0.7 and width is 0.7. Its excuse me, its height and width to 7. The shape fill is going to be white, and it will have a default black border at 1 point. We need 2 of these rectangles, so instead of creating another one and going through all that again, we're just going to right-click on the shape, copy, right-click, and paste. So there's that. The last shape that we're going to do is a line, actually 2 lines. The first one, let's go ahead and draw that vertical line, and we are going to change its length to 0.8, and then we are going to use a rotation option to rotate it 30 degrees. Now you may see that there is no rotate option for 30 degrees, so we'll have to go to more rotate options, and the rotation is right there. We need a mirror image of this specific line. So what we'll do is copy it and paste it. And then what we'll do with this is we will flip that. So that's going to be under the drawing tools and format. And under rotation, we're going to flip vertical so that the lines are right there. So now that we have all the components together, it's just a matter of positioning them so that they make a house. So we're going to start with the roof. We'll put it up here. And then we're kind of going to, let's move all these kind of over to the side so they're not in our way. Okay, we'll bring the main body of the house down, and you can kind of see when you get it perfectly aligned, it will kind of give you these guide arrows. Yeah, right there. And that may be a little bit difficult to see on your screen. Another way that you can get that perfectly aligned, perfectly centered on each other, is to select both of the shapes, go to the Format ribbon, and you're going to see an option called Align. Now, if your screen is like this, some of the labels will disappear because there's simply not room to display all of it. It'll still be there, but it's just going to be an icon. So what we're going to do is we're going to align these so that their centers are perfectly aligned with each other. And that's that. So I'm going to move that over. Next thing I'm going to do is put the door on right there. We'll go ahead and put the chimney on, and just using those dotted lines that pop up will position the windows. And you can kind of see when it's perfectly positioned, you'll get those little guide arrows, which are pretty useful. And then here is the path for the doorway. Okay, the only thing that's left, let me scroll over just a little bit so you can see it, is that the chimney should actually be behind the green roof. So what this is, it's kind of like a stack of cards, and we just need to pull the roof to the front. So I'm going to click on the roof. Now let's maximize this. And what we'll do under the Arrange group and the Format ribbon, we will bring the roof all the way to the front. And you can just see that the roof kind of covers that up. So this is what we're going to have to do to go through lesson 8.6. With the drawing tools, I found the best way to use them effectively is just to get in there and use them. So that's what I encourage you to do with this assignment. I'll reposition that, and at the end of the assignment you should have a simple house just like this. Thank you.